throw around the word defamation like it's easy to prove. It's not. The deputies who sued Afroman found that out the hard way. So today I want to break down exactly what defamation requires because most people who think they have a case, yeah, they really don't. So, quick recap. Last week I broke down why the deputies lost. First Amendment, truth as a defense, parity doctrine. Today, we go deeper on defamation specifically because it is one of the most misunderstood areas of the law. So, there's 4 elements when it comes to defamation. To win a defamation case, you got to prove all 4. 1, a false statement of fact, not an opinion, not satire, an actual false factual claim. 2, it was published to a third party. 3, the defendant acted with the level of required fault. 4, it caused actual damages to your reputation. So Afroman's videos failed on element 1 immediately because he used real footage. Nothing he published was false. So there's that. Now, public figure versus private person. And this is where it gets important. The standard for what you have to prove is different depending who is suing. So a private person, you just need to show the defendant was negligent, that they should have known it was false. Public figure or public official, you must prove actual malice. That means the defendant knew the statement was false or acted with reckless disregard for the truth. This is a much, much harder standard. Now, it comes from a 1964 Supreme Court case, New York Times versus Sullivan. The court said that robust public debate requires breathing room, and that means public figures have to absorb more criticism than private citizens. So here's why actual malice matters here. These deputies were public officials performing a public function. They had to meet the actual malice standard. Afroman posted real security footage of a real raid. There is zero path to proving he knew it was false or acted recklessly. End of. So the case was never going to survive. There's that. Now, opinion versus fact, which is a whole other layer that I want to raise for y'all. Pure opinion is not defamation. Saying, I think these deputies behave badly is protected. Saying these deputies planted evidence, now that is a statement of fact that could be actionable if false. Afroman stayed squarely within commentary and satire. He never made false factual claims. Smart, whether he knew it legally or not. So here's the takeaway for everyone. Before anyone tells you they are going to sue you for defamation, run through the checklist. Was the statement false? Was it a statement of fact, not opinion? Are you a public figure or a private person? What damages did they actually suffer? Most threats, they don't survive that analysis. So thanks for playing. So, Afroman won. The deputies lost. But here's the real question that everyone has totally been blowing up my phone with. Can he sue them? So next Monday, we're going to get into Section 1983 civil rights claims, the Fourth Amendment, qualified immunity, all that good stuff, the doctrine that was invented by courts, not Congress, and that has been protecting bad officers ever since. Subscribe, follow, come back Monday, and drop a comment. Have you or someone you know ever been threatened with a defamation lawsuit? If so, tell me more. I'm Melba Pearson, also known as the Resident Legal Diva. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.